Bush. Number 3, blowing the whistle on whistleblowers gate. The FBI has raided a federal office, shut down its email system, seized its computers, scoured its chief's home, is investigating possible obstruction of justice. The office is that of Mr. Bush's special counsel, Scott J. Block, who oversees protection for federal whistleblowers. Well, he's supposed to. In point of fact, Mr. Block has not tried to protect whistleblowers. After his appointment in 2004, he stopped investigating any claims of discrimination based on sexual orientation. When that leaked, he blamed several career staffers, opened a new field office in Detroit, and told them either to go there or to resign. Sounds very Bushian, but it's also a flat-footed violation of federal statute. Number 2, fixing the 2008 election gate. Remember when John McCain signed up for federal financing for his campaign, then got a campaign loan based on his having signed up for federal financing, then announced he was opting out of federal financing? One federal election commissioner, Chairman David Mason, called BS on this, saying McCain just can't opt out, especially not with that loan scam running. So guess who Mr. Bush is not renominated as a member of the Federal Election Commission? David Mason, the one guy who tried to interfere with Senator McCain's con job. And number 1, we got you coming and going gate. Max Boot, senior fellow at the Council on Foreign Relations, one of the administration's consulting dumbasses who got us into the quagmire of Iraq and is now pushing hard for a twin disaster in Iran. In an online debate yesterday, he insisted that the surge has worked because, quoting, civilian deaths were down more than 80%, U.S. deaths down more than 60% between December 2006 and March 2008. But a piece he wrote for Rupert Murdoch's Wall Street Journal on Monday. In that, Max Boot claimed that in the huge jump in American fatalities last month, 54, the most lost since last August, it, quote, could be a sign that tough combat is underway that will lead to the enemy's defeat and the creation of a more peaceful environment in the future. Unfortunate as the latest deaths are, they are in all likelihood a sign of things getting worse before they get better. And there it is in all its beautiful, elliptical, symmetrical, asinine, Bushian glory. If fewer Americans die in Iraq, that's because the surge is working. If more Americans die in Iraq, that's also because the surge is working. And if the surge is working, the troops have to stay longer to solidify its gains. And if the surge isn't working, the troops have to stay longer to make sure it starts working. And the point of the war in Iraq is to make sure there is a war in Iraq.